So today we'll be changing the tire of a Grand Am 2001 model. As you see, I've already jacked it up. I put a base underneath of it so that it's sturdy on this gravel. It's a platform. And the back of the vehicle, I put bricks. The emergency brake is on, and bricks under both back tires. So by doing that, I'm able to replace and secure my working area. After jacking up the tire and finding out that the tire on the inside of the tire, here, there was like a big bubble. We had to go change the tire, get a new tire. So we went to Sears, got the tire, had them put it on. It was under warranty still. So now we're going to put it on the vehicle. Make sure the car is jacked up enough. Center the lugs on the tire, the lug holes, and for starters you just take a few, put them on the tip of the lug, make sure the tire for the most part at the bottom is secured. And the bottom swings out if you don't get the bottom first. The other ones I'm going to start by the finger, with my fingers, and later I'm going to go to a four-way. And as you see, because they're a little deeper well, it's harder to get in there. I might just have to take off my gloves. It's a little cold on this fall day. A little harder to start there. I started it wrong. Basically get it on there. Screw them in. And I usually take a four-way. And I have one right here. Usually take a four-way here. And basically check the size of the four-way. And just start tightening down things hand tight so that I can eventually lower the car down. That one I'm not getting so well. Gotta go back to it. Now I want to pull the tire on closer. Maybe I'll get that top bolt a little bit better. As you see, it pulls the tire towards the caliper. Naturally they put air in it where they were, but I always recheck to make for sure that the air that was put in is the correct amount. So I'm going to do that after I get done here. Alright, I'm just going to hand tighten them while it's in the air, and you see, because this is front wheel drive, the tire turns a little bit, stays for the most part stationary though because the transmission's locking it down. So after I tighten that up, I'm going to go over here and let it down so that I'll put the weight on the tire so the tire won't move while I'm tightening it the rest of the way down. Because this is an aluminum based tire with a stainless steel cap on it, I'm going to have to tighten the lugs with a torque wrench, and the torque wrench is going to have about 98 Newton meters of pressure, and that's going to secure the tire, or the rim of the tire and tire, onto the car in a professional way so that the tire won't get loose. You are supposed to go back and tighten the tire after driving the car about 1,000 miles, and go back and just tighten it again, make sure it's torqued really well. This will go back in the back of the car. Because I'm not done yet, I'm going to leave it right here. Okay, here's a torque wrench, typical torque wrench. I've got it set at Newton meter, or foot-pounds at 99. You see, I can go back a little bit. 98's about the norm. Alright, I'm going to lock the handle down, and this is going to click every time I get that pressure built up. Alright, so it's not doing it now, so that means the tire's, it's pretty loose. That'll snap, you'll hear it. Oh, well, the tool snapped. Let's go and try and find another extension. Okay, so I got the new tool. I had to take the extension off. That happens often when an extension is stressed. It'll crack, unfortunately, at the time that you really need it. Although work when you want to use it for something lighter, but when you're really doing torque, you probably should get a more sturdy extension. All my tools are Craftsman, which can be replaced. They have a lifetime warranty on it. I'm just going to go over this again and try to get each lug as tight as it needs to be. I'm going to cross over to pull the rim onto the car. Let me see what we got here. Okay. So they're still pretty loose. Some of these I'm not really getting on really well. I don't know why. That one's damaged somewhat. That particular lug might need to be changed out. That one right here might need to be changed out, as well as this one. Looks like they're damaged somewhat. I'm gonna go take instead of a torque wrench here, I'm gonna take a regular 4-way to it. Okay, I'm removing the bricks that I put behind the car, and when I get in the car, I'm gonna take the emergency brake off. So I'm taking that off right now. There was no pressure on it. For the most part, the emergency brake held. Now I'll put those back. And I just want to thank you for watching. This is replacing the tire on a Grand Am 2002. And maybe like me and put me in your favorites. Thank you.